everyone. My name is Nekwe Obaseki. You are welcome to Nebo TV. Hello, Mr. Daniel.
Hello, good evening from Nigeria.
Good morning from Canada. Thank you for joining us today, Mr. Daniel. And thank you to all our audience, our viewers, especially those who have been following our daily political analysis on Nebo TV. Thank you all, and we appreciate your support. And today we are here to discuss about Edo State politics as usual. And we're going to be looking at why Edo State needs a technocrat governor. However, Honorable Henry Idahagbon, during his campaign for APC, he said Edo State needs a politician, not a technocrat. I'm going to play the video where we will do a critical analysis of this idea of a technocrat or a politician. Okay, what do you think would be the best candidate for Edo State right now? Is it a technocrat or a politician? Hello?
Hello, are you hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
I would prefer a technocrat than a politician.
Okay.
I want you to play the video so that we can come and discuss. A technocrat is more better than the politician.
Okay, let's play it now. Let's play the video.
So today, my people, make I not talk too much. Going forward, we need a governor that is a politician. We don't want technocrat again. We don't see enough of technocratic yama. Politician wey be say as governor, you go in your office, you go to mention your name. You go to say this na Chief Itoekato. You go to say this na Alhaji Kelly Oshomole. You go to say this na our Mama Channel 5. You go to say this na Pastor Put. You go know everybody. That's what we want. We don't want foreigner again. We don't suffer. So this one when we dey say, not be now we want to redeem ourselves. Now make all of us work for Odubu to help us to redeem ourselves. Now ourselves now we want work for, not necessarily for Odubu. Because if we get another place like Obaseki for 4 years, our career will just pafuka. It will be to your
Oh my God! Nigerian politicians, they are so funny. Oh my God!
Well, he's very right. Barrister Henry Idahagbon is very right. Things are very rough for them now that Obaseki is governor. A politician governor, he knows everybody. What is your reward after campaigning? I will give you medical sorrow to go and repair. No evaluation. The check is given to a leader to go and fix that road. Events has happened, has occurred where those roads are not fixed. The politician takes the money and pocket it as if it's his benefit for the campaigning. That is why he said they always go to the government house. When the allocation, they even cram the date where the federal government will be releasing the allocation to states. On that day, when they see the governor is in Benin government house, all of them go there to collect their share. They are not bothered whether development is going on, whether roads are constructed. It takes the grace of God or a grace of God in a politician that really want to do something, that want to do something. Lucky was messed up. His administration was messed up by these politicians. I will give you an instance where the governor, Obaseki, came to worship in my parish at St. Augustine's Catholic Church. Our road, Uhogie Street, was very bad. We appealed to the governor to help us fix the road. The governor said the fight before him, that road had been fixed 4 times. I'm not just making mockery. That was what the governor said. That road has been fixed 4 times. So politicians, we can also recall that Odubu came to that parish and promised us, when the tenure, their first tenure was ending, for the second tenure that they are going to fix it. So that money was collected, that road was not fixed. It was Obaseki that now fixed that road and construct that road. You can go to Hege and see for yourself what Obaseki did after 4 attempts, money collected from the state treasury, believing to fix that road. That is the essence of politician. In politics, they meet the governor. I want to be in charge of Tuke in Ring Road. That is your share. So you know what to give the state government as return. I want to take charge of motorcycle, keke nape. You collect that one. You'll be the revenue in charge of collecting keke nape. Okada, motorcycle. That is what they struggle for it. And they enrich themselves from it.
Yes.
The governor will not say anything. Now a technocrat is there, says, no, this money have been wasted. They eat it as if it is their pocket money.
Yes.
That is the grievance. If you see some people complaining, calling themselves whatever name they want to call themselves, because they are angry, no more eating government money.
When Governor Obaseki came as a technocrat, he made sure he tightened up the loopholes. That they cannot make illegal money right now. That is why majority of these politicians are against Governor Obaseki. That's why they can never be happy with the governor like that. They want a governor, a politician that will make the system very flexible for them to practice corruption and make illegal money. That is a problem that we are facing in Edo State right now. That some people are against Governor Obaseki. So we want a technocrat that will develop Edo State and make the system very, very tight for them to, practice corruption and make illegal money. Go ahead.
Yes, my own point of view about what he's trying to say is different. Oshomole's administration, with all due respect, was even better. Because Oshomole tried to mix politics with technocrats. You understand? There are some projects Oshomole would tell them don't no go area. He tried to organize it, use a technocrat to develop that project. You understand? A politician governor, they are still very there. It's not addicted. There are many of them, many of these state governors are still politicians and governors. You know, what is the essence of politician governor? We have all worked. If I don't get a commissioner slot from you as a governor, you will give me to be in charge, the revenue in charge of a boss. Maybe my qualification is not up to that of a commissioner. I should be able to get a revenue collector for boss. I determine how much I'm going to put, then I will tell you this is what I will be giving to the state government. You understand? If I want this road to be fixed, just as I mentioned one road, I say like medical store road. Instead of going to fix the road, I call the politician who has worked for me in that area, giving the money. This money will complete. Maybe Ministry of Work will give assessment of how much you can fix medical store road. I give it to the politician who will go and manage. Many of them don't fix those roads. A technocrat, I need medical store to be fixed. He invites a contractor to look at the road, assess it, and sign the contract with him. It is not whether it's not he ensures that the road is fixed. Yours as a voter, you said you need this road. Don't bother giving to a politician, a contractor, a qualified contractor who will sign for it, will fix it. At the end of the day, the road will be fixed. They are not happy because they are not making money from it. Everybody, the mindset of Nigerians are that politics is for everybody. It's a national cake where we cut and eat. You understand? That is why they preferred a politician governor than a technocrat. Like Barrister Henry Idahagbon can go to the governor and says, "Sir, I want my road. My road is not good." The governor says, "Okay, don't worry." He invites a contractor, fix the road at the contract. You know, Why in the politician governor, he will say, okay, call the Minister of Work, go and assess that road. He gives the money to Barrister Henry Idahagbon. You and I will not know that that road, that money has been given to Barrister Henry Idahagbon to go and fix that road. If he's not a God-fearing person, he may end up not
Not
fixing that road.
Fusinet Road. Yes. Yeah. There was one
That is
video.
the difference
The,
between a technocrat and a politician governor. Oshomole was inspecting some of the road. Just Oshomole was not a total technocrat. And that is where we saw the handwork of Obaseki as his economic team. There are some projects
mm,
he will not get. That
mm,
was
mm,
where
mm,
Obaseki was very, very
mm.
vital to him in his
Okay. At that time,
yes,
yes.
yes. There are some
Mm,
areas he says no go area. They
mm,
don't allow politicians to debate it.
mm,
There was the contract. They
mm.
signed a memorandum
No,
of
those, those.
Oshomole that is now crying of memorandum of understanding. He has
Mm,
signed memorandum of understanding several times. Siloko Road. Oshomole, let us be very sincere. Oshomole knows this thing. Siloko Road was awarded twice by Lucky Igbinedion to a retired military personnel who did not fix that road. It was Adam Soshomole who now used a contract, signed a memorandum of an understanding that fixed Siloko Road. Come and see Siloko Road. The road is still very strong. The kind of politician governor that Henry Idahagbon is advocating at this time is a messed up of government going back
mm.
to the
So,
old days.
yes,
And I
yes.
don't think that people would like that. A politician governor will not look at a road, will not assess the road, will
Mm,
just call that leader, you live in this area, go and fix this road, give him some money.
mm,
After maybe if it's godly to allow the Ministry of Works to assess the road and what it will cost.
mm,
And at the end of the day, they don't fix it.
mm,
A politician governor, okay, we have allocation to play with. These revenue from buses,
mm.
Okada and others, they are minor. Okay, you take this one to settle yourself. That is
Yes.
politician governor.
Politician
And
governor
that
will,
going back to
will,
those days of less development for Edo people.
mm,
A technocrat, what he has done, even what Oshomole could not boldly do, Obaseki came in and did it. You
yeah.
will be surprised when they are bringing out the revenue for Edo State, what they generate from the little they collect from buses, from Okada and Tresacos, because it goes direct. Courts themselves, even to sign, to go and take affidavits, it's no longer giving court money. You go to a bank with a teller, you can go and do your affidavits.
Mhm.
Now more revenue comes into the state judiciary for development.
For development,
This is what,
yes.
this is what they don't want. This is what they feel is haunting them. That is why Idahagbon is advocating for a politician governor, because it's haunting them. Money is not
Yes.
coming. Money is not
Yes.
flowing as it used to be, where they can sit and eat, declare, go to. You see those who call them, I wouldn't want to use riffraffs, the so-called politicians, how they display when they go to as if it's their money. You understand? This is the loopholes the governor has cleared. And that is what Idahagbon has said is just the problem he's having with them. And that is why they don't want him.
Yes.
They don't want him
Exactly.
as governor.
Yes, because he tightened up the loopholes that all these politicians were sucking the money of the state. Now they want a politician back in a dosage that will make the system very easy for them to practice corruption. Creating a lot of loopholes in the state, like how it used to be in the past. And that is what we are protesting against now, that we don't want to go back to that time where Edo was run by politicians that ruined the state. Okay, development without a technocrat, I don't think we will see development, because politicians in Nigeria, the legitimate politicians that he is talking about in the video, we don't want them anymore in Edo State. We have seen the differences between being a technocrat, a governor, and a politician. You see, it's very crystal clear now. A technocrat is favoring the people, the masses, while politician a politician governor is favoring few politicians in the state while the masses are left in destitute. So we don't want that anymore. We are protesting for a technocrat that will develop those states that cares about the masses, not few politicians and their pockets.
Apart from that, APC should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed of themselves because we had a better government under Goodluck Jonathan. They promised heaven with a slogan of change. Today, Nigerians are buying fuel for 161 naira a liter against Jonathan's 87 naira. They should be ashamed of themselves. They keep coming, destroying the economy of Nigeria, and they feel that everybody will be happy with them. You came with an agenda of 1 naira, $1, not go and look at the exchange rate. They should be ashamed of themselves. If you cannot rule, you don't take government by force. I just don't want to let us not go there. And imagine an APC politician saying they want a politician governor. The country you are destroying on the federal level is not enough for you. It's so bad. It's so sometimes how many of us can keeping quiet all the time?
Honestly,
now we have to invite Jonathan on to tell us the trick of how he was able to manage fuel for 87 naira.
No,
Odubu was on the platform singing that when APC come, they will reduce that. Jonathan is stealing their money. He will reduce the fuel to 20 naira. And yet, all they fight is for their own self, not on the interest of the masses. They come with different names. It's so embarrassing.
Honestly, Mr. Daniel, with what Governor Obaseki is experiencing today, it's not surprising to many of us because Nigeria is a very complex society. Even the people are very complex and tough. For one person to be fighting corruption in Edo State, it's not going to be easy for him. Like what the former Minister of Finance, Okoje Iweala, said. After she completed her tenure as the Minister of Finance, she wrote a book entitled The Danger of Fighting Corruption in Nigeria. It wasn't easy for her at all. The same thing that Governor Obaseki is passing through today. Governor Obaseki has many forces against him. Number one, he's fighting godfatherism in the state. Number two, he's fighting politicians who believes that he came to the system to come and block the loopholes. The loopholes in the system. He came and blocked. You and I know what is going on in Edo State, Mr. Daniel. That when Governor Obaseki came to the system, he blocked all the loopholes in the state and removed many people away from the street. Land revenue, different ways that people were making illegal money in the state. He blocked everything. Do you think these people will sit down there, be looking at him, be happy? They won't be happy, Mr. Daniel. So Governor Obaseki is going to be really tough for him. It's going to be very, very tough for him.
We said it like last time.
Yesterday. Yes, yesterday.
He cannot give up now because he has stood on the side of the masses. He's going to fight to the end. Thank God the Oba has come to tell them, warn them to stop violence and war zone. We expect a free, fair, credible election. I can tell you that the masses is for Obaseki.
The masses, yes.
Let the vote count. They have seen the politician governor and what they have suffered. You understand? The developmental strive of Obaseki has shown to them. In fact, what is even the most sometimes a lot of people, just like someone was coming from APC rally and said he went there to just go there and collect his money. You understand? That how APC government that is being putting us into poverty. I was just laughing. You understand? These are the issues. The people already know what they are facing with the APC government as a party. And now Henry Idahagbon has made it clear to everybody why they don't want Obaseki, because it's not a politician governor.
No, yeah.
He's not a politician. He wants a governor that they will share.
Yes.
They share the revenue. They go and wait for the governor in government house on the day of allocation. They connect revenue, and that is why they are all fighting, so that they divide, they share the revenue of the state among themselves, which can be used to feed. If I'm a politician, I am working for Obaseki, I tell Obaseki my road is bad. Yes, fix it. He use a contractor, fix it. The essence of my telling my people living among them is that road will be fixed. As long as it's fixed, what is your business of wanting the road to be given to you, and at the end of the day you will not do anything? You see them bringing trucks inside, they do one thing, they run away from it. We have seen this before. We have seen the action of a politician governor. And with the essence of the rate of poverty that APC-led government is putting Nigerians, they should even be ashamed of campaigning. That is my grievance. They should be ashamed of campaigning.
When you look at most of the contracts that were not completed in Nigeria, were awarded to politicians. And the same thing happened in the NDDC interrogative session. You remember when Fabio accused the lawmakers that the majority of the contracts were awarded to them.
They are politicians now. They are giving to them. They didn't do anything. They collected the money.
Oh my God!
Those are politicians, ministers. Okay, give me from this side, give me and collect the money. And does nothing.
Yeah.
And as Oshomole, if it's maybe anybody watching who is a fan of Adasam Oshomole, when Oshomole came to Siloko Road, he said it publicly that twice this road was awarded by Lucky to one retired colonel. That road was not constructed, the money was collected. It was he now awarded the contract. The road is it not? So once he did it, everybody is enjoying
it. I don't understand, Mr. Daniel. So, if for instance, you are the governor of a state, politician or technocrat, any human being, okay, you award a contract to someone and the person didn't complete the contract, what will you do? What will you do? So you will arrest the person, even though you are a technocrat or a politician. Someone with
no, you can't do anything when you give it to a politician who have worked for you. And that was why that is the problem when they need a politician governor. You can't do anything. There's nothing you are going to do to the failure of Lucky Benedion administration was the politicians.
You said it all. That's clear to me.
During a location and collect what they want to collect. You can't talk to them because they voted for you, they work for you. In fact, many of them, according to them, will bring their private money in support of you, in campaign, And when you now give them such, okay, go and fix this, they will not fix it and you will do nothing. If I'm a politician, I really love a governor, I spend my money on him. I say, okay, my road is bad. Okay, as long as the governor will tell me the contract has been awarded to an expert to come and fix, it's better than giving me the money. And at the end of the day, I will not do it. They don't do anything because you can't do anything. They are politicians.
It's true.
And that is what Henry Idahagbon is advocating for.
It should be a little bit difficult. Someone that advocated for you, campaign for you, even spend his own money to campaign for you. After you finally came to him, you can't react to it. Yeah, but if you give it to a stranger and the stranger fails to complete
it, a technocrat will look for this road is not good. Contractor bid for it.
Yes.
If you bid for it, you don't do work, you will get arrested and you'll be.
Just imagine.
That is what we get if politicians come. Rather than give it to expatriate contractors, award this contract to do it, the people will be enjoying it. Even in the northern regions politicians, they are very careful taking money to go and do that road. They prefer because the northerners are very aggressive. If they hear any rumor that this road was awarded to you and you did not do that road, you know how many senators who will go back to home in the northern state and they get stoned. They get stoned because those are very aggressive. Here, they feel that it's sharing the money within themselves.
How can
and that is why Henry Idahagbon is asking for a politician government because they want to share the money.
how can you prosecute lawmakers? Lawmakers that
That chapter is closed.
those who are supposed to,
If you watch it live when they were saying he should off his mic, telling you that matter is gone and good forever.
yes,
Gone forever.
yes,
It's gone. The money is gone forever.
hey, those who are supposed to regulate the system, regulate the contracts, are the ones involving in this corruption.
If you
How
bring
can
that
you
money,
how can you
let people
prosecute them?
bid for it. Contract will do. If I am working for Obaseki and I tell Obaseki my road is not good, please come and help me fix it. Allow him fix as long as he gives. I will see it. Contract has been awarded. Not me giving me the money as Idahagbon wants. Give me the money. At the end of the day, I will not do anything with it. Buhari came with the zeal to do something, but he missed it all when he now decided to start with the opposition and turn APC to a safe haven for those who are corrupt.
Yes,
Charges
yes.
and cases which you are even mentioning that are PDP members.
Majority of those that we
If they want to free themselves, all they need to do is to come to APC and the chapter is closed.
Yeah.
That is not fighting corruption. That is why you ask the question, you give the money to a politician, they will not do what will happen. I say nothing will happen to them because they work for you. That is the essence we are in this country. If they are persecuting Obaseki, they are persecuting him because he's not sharing the money to them because they feel they made him governor. Why the young man, the man is concentrating on the masses more than them. Someone who wants to work, you are giving a commissioner, you are giving SSA, you are giving all those are political appointments. You are not satisfied. You want to collect the state treasury for yourself. It is so sad that many of our educated ones, anyway, education is on wisdom. Barrister Idahagbon, I worked for Idahagbon when he came in newly as politician, all the way from Lagos. He came in under APP. Then we have little crisis in Ego with PDP that brought him in. A young man who should be fighting for the just cause of the masses, see what he's projecting for Edo people, a politician governor that want to be sharing money around. It's so sad.
Everybody wants to enrich themselves and forget about the masses. Who cares? In Nigeria, they don't care. They don't care about the masses. So it will be very difficult for Governor Obaseki to fight all these people because right now it's not.
Keep praying for a free, fair election because the masses is already aware of what they are. What is
going on?
The heat is on.
Oh yes,
It's the basis.
Yes.